Newton and from Elegant. So I want to take the feedback about their importance of English. So let's go. How many person they were give the feedback about this topic? Okay, so you. So let's go. So Mrs. Smith, what do you think about it?
So I think about I live in a like a society where most of the students don't want to learn English. It is because of their mindset. It happens because most of the time they do not give priority because of the it is not compulsory in their examination or their syllabus. Because if I talk about in Bihar, there are no English is not compulsory till the 10th examination. So students do not give priority of English. But when they go out of the station, just they realize that what blunder they did because after going to any college just everything is in English, and if he goes abroad the everything means that there is only single language by which he can connect to the world, that is English. And a student doesn't give in don't give priority to it, and it happens with everyone because you have it happens if you don't learn English then there will be not nothing in any problem in your society. But if you go out of the station or going to any big colleges, then there is no any like Hindi language. So there is only one language by which everyone can understand, that is English. And English is also our official language. If anyone doesn't know how to speak or how to get English, then it's a very big problem for him. Because if anyone wants to get success, then it is very important to learn English. Because whenever he will go to get any meeting, if anyone is want to be success, then he has to go abroad. And if he will go abroad, then there is only single option by which he can communicate, that is English. Because if I talk about it, there are thousands of languages are available in this world, but there is only language by which we can connect to the world, that is English. So I think that every student should learn how to speak English. That's all.
You listen Smith's opinion. They were telling that the English is very important. It's a prioritize for the other countries. If you learn the English, that means what you get is very easy way whether you do business and anything else. So I think that English is very important to do anything else for life. That's
Okay, whatever Smith I told that is right because when a student is getting awareness, then when he wants to, if somebody have desire to go out of a station, then they don't know how to talk in English and in a proper way, then they have started facing lots of problems. So English is the most important thing that by that we can connect all over the world. So first of all, I want to say that English is not a language; it is a mixture of languages. If we learn, then we can absolutely be the part of the world. Suppose that we know that our mother tongue is Hindi, but we at present this year 21st era and English is more important and we have to learn. If we know the mother tongue is Hindi, then we know in our surrounding, in our environment, from environment we can get how to speak in Hindi. We can talk frankly, but we are facing problem when we are going to like a foreigners, then we are not able to share our views and opinions. That means if we know our mother tongue, then we are the citizen of our country. And it's also doubt like some country in some state English is also prioritized in India. But if we know English, then we have become the citizen of the world. Just we have to understand that which language is more important. And if we talk about like a communication, communication is a most important thing that from that we can talk any person and we can share our views. There are so many ways to saving our views there are so many ways to say written form and speaking and verbal non-verbal, there are so many ways. But if we talk about like a communication, then this is your skill, and if we learn, then we can like survive our life in a proper way. That's
so Bikram, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? Because many people they were not prioritized the English. So what do you think about it?
If we talk about the English that is thing that it is needed everywhere. If we talk about the any field, that is education or business job, in every sector it is compulsory, because it is that thing that makes you smart, that makes your mind strong. It develops your thinking level, that how much you have, that it increases the power of thinking. If we talk about the in business, that in business there are so many things. When we want to sell anything, the style of selling, that also that time it comes and it needs to, and it helps many things. Like if we in education, if we talk about the education, then if we compare this education from the other state education like South India, and the education of South India and Bihar, there is a very hug distance between this. Because if we talk about the there, then the people who doesn't have education, after all, they are maintained because of the environment, and they know how to speak English. because of their that place is very valuable in this time because of us speaking English. Where from wherever peoples come from, like other countries, the people comes and to visit the India, that is very valuable because of they know how to communicate the people, and they give more priority to visit there because here the people are not educated and doesn't understand the importance of English, and they don't know how to speak English.